were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. So death and hell will be cast into the lake of fire to be done away with. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. It's not where you want to be. So we working hard that our names will be written in the book of life. Or if it's not, that's like we just said. Moses said what? Choose ye life or death. If your name written in the book of life, then you're going to live forever. You have immortality. If not, he said, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life. Remember, it's two books. You got the books and you got the book of life. If your name's not written in the book of life, whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Don't get no clearer than that. So that's what this is all about. Working so that our names will be written in the book of life. Because there's a lot of things going on this earth that you can just say, okay, you lock into. It's being written in the books against you. That can send your butt straight into the lake of fire. So where you going to be? I know where I want to be. Written in the book of life. Because it's going down. Just a matter of where you're going to be. That's why it said in Revelation 18:4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. Come out of the system. Come out of the way. When I say that, I mean come out of the way of this world that's set up to send you straight to hell. You know, as you learn, live, and apply these laws of the Most High in your life every day, you become spiritual, looking at things on a spiritual perspective and concentrating on what's right in the eyes of the Most High, and not what's right in this earth, to be thrown in the lake of fire behind the way you think, the way you feel. Like the world has told you, follow your heart. Follow your mind. Your own mind is going to lead you straight to what we just went over. Being tormented. An angel to torment you for whatever you've done wrong in this world, or whatever we've done wrong in this world. Constantly disrespecting you. Constantly disgracing you. 24/7, ain't no sleep. 24/7. Non-stop. Look at Matthew 24. The 24th chapter, we're going to look at verse 27. It says, for as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even into the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. What he's coming to do. He said, and he went Matthew, go to Matthew 34:10. Matthew, no. Go to Revelation in Matthew's 10:34, Salakia. Matthew's 10:34. What he's coming to do. Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. This is Mashiach Shai. He said, think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. Hear that? See, he ain't come to send no peace on earth, but a sword. A sword is used for what? For killing people. That's why Revelation 9:10-11. Revelation 9:10-11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, pure righteousness, pure righteous power. And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, or Mashiach Yahushua. And in righteousness, according to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, he does judge and make war. He's coming in righteousness to judge and make war. That's why he said, don't you think that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword in righteousness. To what? To judge and make war. Look at Revelation 22:7. He said, behold, Mashiach, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book. Say, what's going to be the condition of those? That's why it says, Revelation 22:14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life. They're going to be able to see everlasting light and may enter in through the gates into the city. Going back to Revelations 19. Verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, a Mashiach Yahushua, coming in righteous power. And in righteousness he does judge and make war. You hear that? He's coming to judge and make war in righteousness, according to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. You're going to be saying the commandments. Did you do them or you didn't do them? You didn't do them, you're going to be toasted, roasted. As my brother Kozaki used to say, gonna be made crispy. For real, for real. Look. Go to Revelation 6:1. And I saw when the Lamb opened up one of the seals, and I heard as it were the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, come and see. And I saw, behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him. And he went forth conquering and to conquer. See? Prophecy. This is what happened. Look at, for us that are trying our best to do what will please the Most High, Revelation 14:12. Here's the patience. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of a Mashiach Yahushua. So a Mashiach Yahushua is coming back to set righteousness on this earth. Revelation 19:12. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. So go to Daniel's. The book of Daniel's. Chapter 9. It's a really good chapter pertaining to us. And as I said, as we look at our ancestors, the prophets, and see what they did and how they conducted themselves, because as you just heard about Ezra, he was kept including himself as we have sinned. Even though he was righteous, even though he was told he didn't have to come back here. He's going to be with Mashiach Yahushua. But he still was like not including himself as the righteous, which is marvelous in the eyes of the Most High, which takes humility. Most High want a broken and contrite spirit, so that when the Mashiach Yahushua come back to judge, and our works, the books are open, our works are in order with what worked. The solutions that are shown to us in these last days, who this Bible is written for. Look at Daniel. First, understand this. Go to Daniel 12 and 13. This is what Daniel was told. But go thy way till the end be, till the end of this world be. But thou shalt rest. See, Daniel rest. And stand in thy lot at the end of the days. You'd have to come back here. So now, going to Daniel's, the 9th chapter, give you a comparison of both. Verse 3, and I set my face unto the most high power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, to seek my by prayer and supplications, crying out to the Most High with fasting and sackcloth and ashes. There's a humility, state of mind, and state of appearance with the sackcloth and ashes. Ashes all on his body. And I prayed unto the Most High my power, and made my confession, and said, O Most High, the great and dreadful power, keeping the covenant and mercy to them that love him, and to them that keep his commandments. So people that are keeping his commandments, I don't know who you're praying to. Listen to what he said. This Daniel. We have sinned. We, including himself, have sinned. Like we read in Ezra, 7th chapter. We have sinned and have committed iniquity, including himself, even though he's righteous. Because to think you righteous and to think you all that, that's not honorable with the Most High. And have done wickedly, and have rebelled, even by departing from thy precepts and from thy judgments. Neither have we hearkened unto thy servants the prophets. See? This is how he thinking. This is how you have to think. And not think that you all that. Or, he got something for you. We just read about it. Because your name not going to be written in the book of life. You'll be thrown in the lake of fire. It said, which spake in thy name to our kings, our princes, and our fathers, and to all the people of the land. Daniel's 9 and 7. O Most High, righteousness belongeth unto thee. But unto us, the Israelites, confusion of faces. As at this day. As this day. Matter of fact, I had 103 identities of who we are as Israelites. I got 104 now. Because somebody said, what they say, what's your race? They said from the ground. So, never heard that one before. I was going to say, there'd be so many things that you can't imagine. That's what they said, from the ground. What's your race, brother? From the ground. So it is what it is. You can't make these things up. That's what most I say. As at this day, say to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem and unto all Israel that are near and that are far off, through all the countries whither thou hast driven them, because of their trespass that they have trespassed against thee. O Most High, to us belongeth confusion of face. We don't know who we are. To our kings, to our princes, and to our fathers, because we, including himself, have sinned against thee. That's marvelous in the eyes of the Most High, y'all. And to the Most High power, our fathers, the Most High power, belongeth mercies and forgivenesses. Though we, including himself, Daniel, a man that never had to come back here to this wicked earth, because we have sinned against thee. To the Most High, our power, belongeth mercies and forgivenesses, though we have rebelled against him. Neither have we, including himself, obeyed the voice of the Most High, our power, to walk in his laws, which he set before us as the Israelites by his servants the prophets. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us. See? By not obeying his laws, the curse is poured upon us. And you got people saying we're not under the law. And an oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we, including himself, have sinned against him. And he hath confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven has not been done as have been done unto Jerusalem, unto us, man, the Israelites. As it is written in the law of Moses, going all the way back to the first 5 books of the Bible, all this evil is come upon us. Yet may we not our prayer before the Most High, our power, that we might turn from our iniquities, from our wickedness, and understand thy truth. We know the truth is Psalms 119, 142. That righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and the law is the truth. Therefore hath the Most High watched upon the evil and brought it upon us. For the Most High, our power, is righteous in all his works which he doeth. For we, including himself, obeyed not his voice. See? And he told us, obey my voice, I'll bless you above all nations of the earth. But we chose not to follow his laws, statutes, commandments. And so therefore, the curse is upon us, as it is written. So it's very important that we see what it is that befalling us in these last days to get ourselves together before it's too late. Just a moment.